One of the guiding principles for this exhibition, in starting with, the very big question of what are the limits or expansiveness of a question or a subject area like black art, is that there's not one answer to the question. And so we use this exhibition, and we're led by the artists, and used each artist and let them tell their version of the answer to that question, or allowed them to reject the question outright. And allowing them that space is what matters. Barkley Hendrix, an artist like the one whose work's shown behind me, said that he never had any intention of speaking for the whole of the black community. His fundamental goal was to be the best painter he could be. You ask that same question to members of Africobra, a collective of artists who were based in Chicago, and they had a manifesto. They felt fundamentally that black art should serve certain purposes, should have bright colors, should be easily legible, should be available in the community. And those are two different ways of seeing the world and seeing how their art can function in the world. Neither is right or wrong. They both coexisted, even if they disagreed.
As long as human history, we've had art and aesthetics, many kinds, many ways of approaching things. That this exhibition addresses a time period of roughly 1963, which happens to be the first year of my Lynch fragments. But the real reason that there was content directed toward that kind of thing is it's a reality of our lives within the United States. So any subject you talk about in this exhibition, we covered and started dealing with a long time ago. And the topic is not a narrow one, but a very large one. And so the aesthetics are extremely broad, varied, and depending on the level of creativity of the individual, they're significant, It'd be wonderful. This is a small show for what I would do. And the reason I say that is because each of these artists could have handled a room this size, or more. And then you'd get a really more comprehensive idea. But at the same time, this is a major effort. I would call it a beginning of something that began a long time ago.